All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We are back. Final story. Quick thing Sean put out here, which I can understand. I will say it's improving. He goes, man, to be honest, I hardly watch MLR now, so I don't even know who are the best Americans. And being in Hawaii, the New Zealand time zone works best for my rugby viewing time. Honestly, I completely understand, especially having visited Hawaii. And I remember that 5 hour difference from Louisiana, where I was like, I think at the time it was Mike and Mike. And I remember like going to a bar and I'm being like, yo, why is Mike and Mike on at 1 o'clock in the morning? Like, doesn't it come on at 6 o'clock in the morning? And then I realized, oh shoot, our time is way back. We are way the freak in the past right now. So no, I completely understand fully where you're coming from on that one. Fully understand. But I think with the MLR right now, and this is where it's going to come in, you have an opportunity. Like the on-field product has improved. I think our issues has always been what's going on off the field. How do they promote? How they put stuff out? I think last time I tried to talk about the city jerseys that they were doing, and that Houston had put together probably the most Houston style jersey that I'd seen from any of the MLR teams. Everybody else had just stylized jerseys, but I didn't feel like any of them really committed to the community. I know New Orleans used a person in the community, but it's always the colors, and I feel like they're missing the part of New Orleans that really is needing to be captured, and not the part of New Orleans that is gentrified. But like with Houston, they did it. And I think the other thing is going to be how they continue to sell the championship game. Now, this year, the championship games are going to be at Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego. Tickets are officially on sale for it. The playoffs are looking good. We got my Houston SaberCats, Seattle Seawolves on the west. We got New England, and we got the New Orleans Gold arguably on the east. My dark horse, not even dark horse, my favorite to win it all is the Houston SaberCats. Their team is just punishing people. Just punishing people. But what you do at these championship games, I think, sets a precedent, because it is the time where you have the event where you can bring everybody's eyes to it. It's not time zone related. It's not you're not being limited by the fact that you have all these games and you're putting games on top of each other and people have to split their time against it. You finally have an opportunity to get all the eyes that you have, that you connect with, that you're sending emails to, that you're connecting with on social media, to this one, and it has to be the single most entertaining product. Now, last year they did it in Chicago, I think SeatGeek Stadium, and they really tried to bring the party out. I think they had Shaq DJing, and they had flat step Murphys or jump kick Murphys at it. Again, I think it was a really reasonable effort. They brought energy. It wasn't greatly viewed, but again, you have a reputation. It's what are you going to do next? How are you going to one-up yourself? Or are you going to try and stick to the status quo and just be another game and, maybe a few little extras here and there? Are you storylining when it comes down to it? That one's going to be important. But what they do at the stadium is going to be really massive. And honestly, I think the stadium is probably the least important. What they do for the telecast is going to be the most important thing. And if they don't have a great telecast going for it, I think it continues to hurt the development and the interest that goes to wanting to continue to watch the MLR teams really do their thing. And I think these players work incredibly hard to get where they need to do and provide at least a solid product. So if you guys don't know, absolutely, MLR championship tickets, get it ahead in advance. Probably cheaper now than it is when it'll be going on August 4th when the games actually go down. So try and get yours when you can get yours, baby. All right.
We're taking dumplings to a new level. My name is Gifte Belu. I'm here with Health Enhanced Foods, and I want to introduce you to one of our most popular products, dumpling flour. What makes our dumpling flour so popular is that it is a mix of unrefined super flours that create the maximum level of nourishment for your personal dumplings. This is including mixes like buckwheat, sunflower, flax seeds, everything that helps to be able to make your appetite stronger, more fulfilled, and healthier. Including within that, we have no added sugars, so we want to make sure that it is rich in protein, rich in fiber, and rich in vitamins and minerals. Our dumpling flour is diabetic friendly, high in quality gluten-free mixes with no rice. And if you know, you know. There's always a little bit of rice to be able to stabilize it, not here in our dumpling flour. It is naturally nourishing, and of course, it's a great substitute for wheat-based dumplings. With this gluten-free dumpling, you can now make your croissants, you can make your rice dumplings, you can make your dessert dumplings. You can absolutely find this at healthenhancedfoods.com. Go ahead, get yourself a bag, get yourself a pallet, and make sure that you can fulfill for your people and yourself the way that you really deserve it. Don't wait, let's go!
I ain't convinced.